Hey.
Hello.
I'm by myself today. But I decided to film anyway because I need something to keep myself occupied with, or I'm gonna start climbing up and down the walls of my room. So we're gonna read bkdk fanfiction. I haven't really found any specific ones yet. I still have to look for some. And I'm low-key new gen because I don't read this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna look for some good ones. Some real interesting ones that'll really twiddle your gooch, you could say. Also, I don't know why I picked bkdk fanfiction specifically. I couldn't think of anything else to read about, so I just chose bkdk because that was the first thing that came to my head. And I'm Deku. Yeah, unfortunately my Bakugo couldn't be here with me today, but I'm here, so yeah, whoa, emo bkdk. Stripper bkdk. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yikes.
Bah. Bah.
Ooh. Some of these tags are really catching my eye. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What the heck is a wank and tell? What could that possibly mean? What could a wank and tell possibly be? Y'all are just saying stuff at this point. Dubious consent? I don't.
Mako ship sailed.
I don't. Bakugo Katsuki is whipped. Midori Izuku is whipped. Okay, so we're just whipping everybody. Everybody's just everybody's getting whipped in this. I'm lucky just gonna click on one at this point because I'm tired of looking. And I don't really know what I'm getting into, so I'm just gonna click one. I just clicked on one and I'm scared. I'm scared. My boyfriend's read this one. Dude, what are the chances of... I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably read them all. Ooh. Part of the little the frick do you have so much junk in here? Katsuki snarled as he emptied another shoebox full of papers onto the floor. Bruh, so you're gonna frickin' empty more junk out onto my frickin' floor, bruh? It's not junk. I just haven't had the time to sort through it all. The floor was covered in Izuku's belongings, ranging from random clothes to scattered papers containing scribbled notes. How old even are these? Katsuki asked, grabbing a notebook off the floor and flipping through its wrinkled pages. Some pages were completely illegible or only contained detailed drawings of hero costumes. Freshman year? Izuku cringed. Katsuki deadpanned. You're fucking gross. Izuku rolled his eyes. After Class 1A's graduation, it was time to say goodbye to the dorms they had all occupied for 3 years. It was difficult to say goodbye and realize that this was really the end of high school years. So, Izuku spent his last day on campus with Katsuki. Their relationship was complicated. They were friends. At least Izuku hoped so. But they still had a tense air between them. It wasn't as bad as it was during freshman year. They hung out together, had deep conversations, but Izuku couldn't help but feel that Katsuki wasn't being genuine. He still had a lot to learn about Katsuki. But for now, Izuku would enjoy his company, the blonde sitting on his floor and helping him go through all the stuff he had kept throughout the years. I can't believe you graduated already. It's kind of making me sad. I can't do Izuku's voice anymore. I used to be one hell of an athlete. I can't do Katsuki's anymore either. Katsuki groaned. It's time for the real hero shit, nerd. Isn't this what you've been waiting for? I'm trying to be sentimental here, Kachan. Izuku stacked his boxes of belongings alongside the door using Black Whip to perfectly balance them all. I'm just glad you were able to come up with a decent hero costume. Katsuki snickered. Cause what the frick is this? To Izuku's horror, he turned around to face Katsuki, who held a latex costume. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's not what you think it is. Izuku's face turned bright red, attempting to snatch the article of clothing from Katsuki's teasing hands. Frick no. Don't run away, Izuku. You're telling me why the frick you had this tucked away under your bed. Katsuki smirked, extending the latex with his hands to reveal the outfit. Dude, if that was me, like if I were Izuku in this situation, you would have to die. Like, I would have to kill you. It was a black latex suit. The suit cut off right at the armpits and extended up the neck before shamelessly ending at right at the hips, digging down to the crotch. The back had a hood drooping in the shape of bunny ears with green lining. Izuku gulped at the suit. Hatsume made it for me in first year. I told her I wanted a bunny-themed hero costume, but I guess she misunderstood. He went on. It would have been rude for me to throw it out, so I kept it, and I guess I forgot to throw it out. Silly me. Katsuki howled at Izuku's embarrassing explanation. You're so freaking stupid. He placed his hand over his stomach, unable to contain his chuckles as he leaned back against Izuku's bed. Izuku wanted to curl up and die. He'd completely forgotten about that costume. Put it on. Tell me to put it on. No, I gotta... I think my ride's here, actually. I think my mom's outside. I think I gotta go. Maybe next time. He froze at the words. Izuku stared back down at Katsuki, his poop-eating grin as big as ever. What? He retorted. I can't be loud, so, sorry my voice acting's really, poo. But, I'm trying to keep it at a level 1. Maybe pushing 2. His face felt hot. He really hoped it wasn't as bright as it felt. I want to see it on you, blackmail. This you could do for making me help you clean out your poopy room. Katsuki smirked, throwing the suit into Izuku's hands. Turn around. Katsuki did as Izuku commanded, turning himself to face the wall. He heard as pants were shuffled off and soft fabric fell to the floor. Ooh, the latex was being stretched from what Katsuki could hear. and groans of struggle came from Izuku. It's a bit tight. I've grown so much since first year.
Shut the frick up. Are you done?
Katsuki became impatient. Why was his heart beating so quickly all of a sudden? Yeah, you can turn around now. Izuku stretched out the tight latex, the fabric slapping harshly against Izuku's skin. The latex was tight in all the right places. His abs and crotch were perfectly outlined. No imagination left to the mind for Katsuki. His thighs were thick and scattered in freckles that ran all across Izuku's body. This is so embarrassing. Can I take it off now, please? Katsuki snapped out of his trance. Izuku begged, barely being able to move in the restricting suit.
Yeah, hold on, just stay right there.
Katsuki rummaged through his backpack, pulling his phone out in a rush before quickly snapping a picture of Izuku. No, I definitely have to kill you after that. I would definitely have to kill you after that. Gachan! Izuku yelped, moving to cover his crotch, but to his despair, it was already too late.
Blackmail.
Katsuki simply stated before standing up to leave. The door shut and Izuku just stood in the middle of his room, dumbfounded. You... No, I'm taking this latex suit off, and I'm taking apart that my sweaty butt cheeks were marinating in this latex suit, and I'm rubbing it across your tongue. Marinated, crusted latex suit, and I'm making you, sniff it. And it won't even take much. One sniff and you're out. I'm taking the dookie flakes that fell out of my butt, and I'm putting it on your food. A matter of fact, I'm gonna make you snort them like you're doing a line. I'm gonna make you do a line with my dookie flakes. Katsuki ran back to his dorm. His face was frickin' fuming. It wasn't anger. He knew how that felt like. This was embarrassment. Oh, he was turned on. I see. He slammed his door open, locking it behind him before jumping into the empty bed. Katsuki turned on his phone, flipping to the camera roll to view the picture of Izuku. His green curls were messy and his freckled cheeks were blushed over red. Katsuki could see the shape of Izuku's... pickle. His thighs were plush and big. He unzipped his pants and then pulled them down along with his boxers. Katsuki pumped himself slow. The tip already leaking. Katsuki's hands placed on the back of Izuku's thighs flooded his thoughts. He imagined Izuku on his back, his legs being bent towards his own facing, as Katsuki pounded into him. That literally sent a chill down my body, that sent a chill down my spine, that like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tears would streak down his crimson red face, and his pickle would drip secretions all over his stomach. Thick hands pulled back on his pickle. stroking himself faster as he imagined all the positions he'd freak Izuku's little hole in. His abs were perfectly chiseled. The things he'd do just to lick his way around his abs and down to Izuku's pickle were outrageous. He'd suck on his pick little nipples and pull on his hair. Katsuki, ejaculated. Ropes of white spilling on his phone screen. He took a deep breath, staring back down onto the mess he made. Frick. Izuku would be the death of him. Okay. So that was chapter 1. That was whew. I think I might yeah, I think I've had enough. I think I might end it there. And I don't want the video to be too long. So I think I'm just gonna end it right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right there. I think that's enough for today. Maybe I'll make a part 2 where I read more, but I think that's gonna be it for today. Yeah. Or if there's other stuff that you would like for me to read, fanfics of, or just other stuff you want me to do that I can do by myself, or with the group, or with the rest of the group. I'll say that too, just in case we get together sometime soon. But yeah, toodaloo.